Everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope the week coming up treats you just as well. So, what I have for you today is a bit of a mix between summer and fall. Whether it be in August, we're not quite at fall, but when I think of August, I think we're getting there. So, this is a peach muffin with optional icing, but I went ahead and put some fall flavors into it, a little bit of allspice, a little bit of cinnamon, just to kind of give you that vibe. So, let me know what you think of the muffin, and I wanted to give you a brief update of the cookbook. I'm about halfway through the first draft, and I got to thinking, maybe somebody out there wants a specific recipe. So, if y'all have specific recipes that you want me to put into the cookbook that you've seen in my videos or on social media, let me know. I'll throw it in there, and we'll see how it turns out, but I'm really excited for how it's going right now. So, as always, leave your comments, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you, and I will see you again next time.
All right, ingredients are on the board, and it's time to go. Now, the crumble topping is not too terribly difficult. All you're going to have to do is place all your dry ingredients into a medium bowl, and then pour your melted butter over those dry ingredients. And then gently with a fork, stir everything together until it's crumbly. Don't over stir it because you don't want a paste. You want these crumbs that you can put on top of the muffins later. Once you get to that stage, put the crumble to the side because that's going to be about the last thing that we mess with. Now, the muffin itself is going to be made in 3 stages. Now, the first stage is going to be your dry ingredients. So you're going to take your flour, your baking soda, your baking powder, your cinnamon, allspice, and salt, put them together in a medium bowl, and whisk them so they're mixed. Then you're going to set that to the side. Next, you're going to take your butter and your 2 sugars, that's your brown sugar and granulated sugar. Go ahead and put them in a stand mixer with a paddle attachment and beat it until it's creamy. Now, we've done this a couple times on the page, but I'll go ahead and show you what you're looking for right about now. Once it's all creamy, go ahead and scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl to make sure there's no hidden pockets of sugar. Then you're going to go ahead and add your eggs, your yogurt, and your vanilla. Now you're going to beat all these ingredients until they are nice and creamy, or it may look almost soupy. That's 100% fine. That's what you're looking for. Even if it looks a little curdled, don't worry about it. You haven't messed anything up. Just this combination of ingredients, that's what you're going to end up with. Now it's time for the third phase. You're going to go ahead and scrape the sides and scrape the bottom to make sure there's no hidden pockets of butter sitting anywhere. And then with your mixer running on low, go ahead and add your dry ingredients and your milk to the wet ingredients and mix until they're well combined, and you make sure there's no pockets of flour waiting to surprise you. This is kind of the consistency we're looking for. And now you're going to gently fold in your chopped peaches. Now, depending on the size of your peaches, you may need 3, you may need 2, you may just need 1. These are Georgia peaches, so it only took me 2 because they are nice and plump. But you want to make sure they are all evenly coated with the batter. Go ahead and put them in your 12 muffin tin. Make sure you fill those tins all the way to the top. And now you're going to put your crumbles on. So you're just going to scoop it out and put it on top of each muffin and kind of pat it gently to make sure that the crumbles stick. You don't want them just falling out. Then you're going to bake at 425 for 5 minutes, and then 350 for about 16 to 19 minutes, or until you get a clean toothpick out of it. Now, this icing is optional, but it's very simple. All you have to do is take those 3 ingredients and mix them all together with a whisk. It doesn't even take a beater. You can do it all by hand. It's not a big deal. Finally, you're going to let those muffins sit for about 15 minutes because they're going to be very fragile when they first come out of the oven because of the peaches. But once you get them out, they all should be beautiful and brown and look absolutely divine. Now at this point, you can add your icing if you so choose, or you can have them regular and just enjoy that peach flavor.